I'm going to tell you about my role in the simulation of the feudal hierarchy in Edo, Japan. In this simulation, my role was the shogun, or the military ruler. I was at the top of this hierarchy, above the daimyo. Technically, the shogun is below the emperor in the feudal hierarchy, but they still have more power and make more decisions than the emperor ultimately does. In this simulation, I had many responsibilities. One responsibility was to lead the bakufu. The bakufu is the military-style government that existed in Edo, Japan. The shogun is the head of this bakufu. Another responsibility I had was to collect payment from the daimyo. When the daimyo took taxes from the fishermen and the farmers, the daimyo was to give me 3 of those 4 koku that they collected as a way to give the government money or to pay the shogun. Finally, I had a responsibility to purchase wares from the merchants when they would come and sell them to me. During the simulation, I interacted with many different social groups. As I mentioned, I interacted with the daimyo quite a bit. We interacted by making sure that everyone else was following their responsibilities that they had in their role during the simulation. I also interacted with the daimyo to collect the money that they were taking from the farmers and fishermen. I interacted with the merchants when they would sell me wares that they had purchased from the artisans. I made sure that I was getting a price that meant that I didn't have to spend too much of my own money and wasn't really caring about if that let the merchants make money or not. Finally, I also interacted with the eta. Anytime I had to decide if another participant in this or member of this hierarchy would have to die. Would I want to be a shogun in Edo, Japan? Yes, I would want to be a shogun in Edo, Japan because I felt like I had a lot of power and was able to make many decisions, and I believe the shogun would have led a very comfortable life, especially when you think about how they would have lived in these big, beautiful palaces. Thank you very much.